There are two ball bearings in your bandsaw's front roller. Over time, the bearings will wear out. When this occurs, the roller can become hard to turn or even seize. A bearing that is failing will usually give warning, either with a squeaking or squealing sound. Replacing the bearings is a repair that you can do yourself, and I'm going to show you how. Hi, I'm Mark Socha. Do-it-yourself repairs like these are easier than you might think. From lawn machines to cordless drills, kitchen mixers, outdoor grills, our how-to videos walk you through each repair from start to finish. So doing it yourself means never having to do it alone. Let's get started. I'll begin by removing the sanding belt from the sander. Now I'll remove the angle stay from the front of the sander. Next, I'll remove the front roller. With the roller removed from the angle stay, now I can remove the axle screw from the roller. Inside the roller, there's two bearings and a spacer. To remove the bearings from the roller, unfortunately I'll have to strike against the inner race on the bearing, and that will likely damage the bearing. So for replacing the roller, it's also a good idea to replace the bearings. To remove the bearings from the roller, I'll place a small socket on the inner race and push the bearings out of the roller. The roller has a shelf on one side and not on the other. I'll place the side without the shelf against the jaws on my vise, and then I'll use a socket that has a diameter about the same as the inner race on the bearing to tap the bearings out. There's the first bearing. Followed by the spacer and the second bearing. Now I can install my new bearings. I'll place the first bearing inside of the roller, followed by the sleeve, and the second bearing. I found the best way to press these bearings into place is to actually order a second sleeve. The sleeve is exactly the right diameter so that as you press the bearing in, you're only pressing against the outer race so you don't damage the bearing. It's an inexpensive part and it's worth purchasing one for this step. I'll tap the bearings into place until they stop moving. Now I just need to remove the spacer from the pulley. Now I can reinstall the roller to the angle stay. First, I'll place the screw through the roller. The screw goes through the side of the roller that has the shelf. Next, the screw passes through the angle stay, followed by the handle bracket, the wavy washers, and the special nut. Make sure you align the wavy washers onto the shoulder of the nut. Now reinstall the front angle stay and roller assembly back onto the sander. And I can finish up by reinstalling the belt. And now you know how to replace the front roller bearings in your belt sander. Be sure to check back often for new videos and expert advice. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up.